Nothing like a good 30-knot crosswind to exercise the old sphincter muscle. Well, hello everybody, just so everybody knows. That's watching this right now, probably going to be from the Frozen Iguanas.
Cafe 280 Bravo Golf, turn left crosswind, runway 33.
This is Adam. He is the winner of the, what was that thing?
The Veterans Day.
The Veterans Day raffle. And so we're going to go have breakfast / brunch / pours at Williston Municipal. Alright, flap set for takeoff. Trim is set for takeoff. Trim to my side.
Papa traffic lights 4731, Hotel Golf, lining up to wait 33 at Papa.
Alright.
Okay, we're just gonna maneuver around you here for the run up.
And rotate. Oh shit, actually you can see Leesburg. See right there, that runway?
Yep.
That's Leesburg International.
Okay.
You wanna go land there and go bourbon hunting? That Walmart in Leesburg is pretty legit for bourbon. Alright, so we're going to give the people what they want, right? And we're going to ask you about your military, your whole military career, because that's what this was about, right? Is respecting and giving honor and tribute to our veterans. So why don't you share with the other people out there, you know, what was your experience? How did you get into the military, etc.? You said Navy. How'd you get into doing all that? And what did you do for them? And when did you get discharged?
Yeah, so 2001, I graduated high school. 4 days after graduation, I was in boot camp, so I didn't get an experience of really kind of like a senior summer and whatnot. But you know, prior to that, leading up from high school, I had already kind of signed a pre-enlistment contract 2 years prior. I already knew that I wanted to do it. I wanted to, you know, get out of Illinois, as most people probably would, and just experience the world. And I really got the luck of the draw on every deployment. So I joined the Navy as a cook. Obviously, thought it was going to be easy, but you know, really in reality, you know, you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning prepping, and you're the last ones to go to bed at 10 o'clock. You know, after cleaning all day.
Oh shit.
So I realized that I didn't want to be a cook anymore. I learned all the safety aspect, which is kind of what led to my career after the military.
Okay.
And so I took over all the like training officers, training chiefs on how to do a 3M or safety check on their people.
Sure.
But I was on 4 different ships, 2 on the East Coast and 2 on the West Coast.
Okay.
Did 3 deployments. My first deployment was absolutely amazing. It was kind of the workups to Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Okay.
In 2004, 2001, 2002, and we were the only ship that broke off from our battle group, and we hit every 3-4 days we were already in port.
Sure. While
the rest of the battle group was in the Gulf.
Wow.
So, you know, hit Rota, Spain 18 times. We were in Gibraltar, Slovenia, Italy,
nice.
Greece, Malta, Spain.
Sounds like a vacation, man.
Oh, man. And, you know, being my first, second year in the military, your pay is absolutely garbage. You know, I was absolutely broken in debt because we kept pulling in and I just kept going out.
Right.
But, you know, got to experience so many different cool things just in that deployment.
Of course.
Halfway through my Navy career, I got a call saying, hey, this guy wants to come from San Diego to Norfolk, Virginia, where I was stationed. And, is that something that you'd want to do?
Right.
And I was like, absolutely. Like, of course I want to leave Norfolk, Virginia.
Of course.
You know, to go to San Diego.
Right.
And we put our paperwork in and we did the transfer and did 2 Southeast Asian cruises.
Oh, yeah.
So, know, again, we were always the only ship that broke away from the battle group, and just had an absolute blast. So, you know, on the East Coast, the West Coast, hit Japan, Thailand, Philippines, Brunei, Malaysia, Singapore, Palau, Hong Kong, Guam.
Wow.
And most of those, you know, countries we went to multiple times. You know, out of the 9.5 years that I was in, we only had like really 2 incidences.
Sure.
One when we were over the Med. We had Marine snipers on board as we were passing through the straits. You know, checking out for terrorists. You know, because the Straits of Gibraltar is only about a mile wide.
Sure.
So anybody with a rifle can easily pelt our ships.
Right, right.
Other than that, we were over in the Philippines, and we had some Navy SEALs on board, and we were operating like out of the northern Mindanao area.
Okay.
And SEALs went on the island to flush out a air base that was taken over by Al-Qaeda.
Right, right.
So, other than that, I mean, it was really smooth sailing the whole way, and it was fun. I mean, got to experience so many different countries, cultures, go on, you know, tours. An experience that you'll never forget.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, so when did you get discharged?
So I got discharged November 10th, 2010. Or sorry, November 30th, 2010.
Okay.
I injured my knee, and so I got medically retired out of that.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay. And here you are, buying $5,000 worth of bottles of bourbon.
Absolutely. I'm getting ready to pick up some Stag tonight.
Let's go. Let's go. What is your favorite bottle?
So, as you kind of learned earlier, right when we our pre-flight, I brought a sample as a kind of a thank you, because I know this isn't, you know, cheap to even just host this. But my favorite bottle is a bottle of J. Mattingly. It's Flavor Train. So if anybody knows that bottle out there, I'll buy it. I'll buy it half empty, whatever.
There you go.
But it's 138 proof, below as any other high-end bottle that I've ever had out of the water.
That's awesome.
So I brought a sample of that here to Chris.
Yeah, so he gave it to me at the pre-flight, and I tried it as we were pre-flighting, and it's one of the best bottles. But don't worry, it was only a 3-ounce sample. It's not going to get me drunk. We're fine up here. It's just like driving a car, am I right?
So something cool, like when I was 16 years old, my parents got me a flight lesson. Or, you know, little like half-hour flight. And so we flew around the city of Chicago, flew over the old Bears Stadium.
Oh, man, that's cool as shit.
You know, got to fly over the Chicago Loop. So like we were, you know, downtown. It was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, that was my first experience, and I've loved it ever since. For sure.
A lot of people are scared to fly, and that's the thing. When you learn how to fly, when you get your license to fly a plane, or I don't want to call it license, your certificate to fly a plane, your training has nothing to do with how to fly a plane. Your training is everything to do with what to do in an emergency. That's all you train for. Everything you train, landings, obviously that comes natural, but about 40 times during your training, the instructor actually pulls your engine on you. So you have to find a place to land. So you do that. You do, what are called steep turns, because in case you have to do an evasive maneuver if there's a plane coming head on. You do stalls. You do all that kind of stuff, because that's exactly what can cause accidents in the air. And a lot of people don't get that. So your whole entire 40 hours of training is essentially how to keep you safe. Unlike Florida driver's license, where you can go in, you can do a 3-point parking turn, and you got your license.
So currently, my 17-year-old is actually already done his ground school.
Really?
Yeah, his goal is to become a commercial pilot.
Okay.
He's already, as a 17-year-old, he's already saved up almost $9,000.
Oh, wow.
For his private, and actually, so his private that he was talking about was actually taken out of here.
Oh, yeah?
Out of Apopka. He said it was probably one of the better known private pilot's license out of Orlando, besides like ATP.
Yeah, yeah.
But one of his friends actually got their pilot's license out of here.
Okay.
And I think he's gonna join the Coast Guard just simply for the money. They're offering him like $65,000 for an enlistment bonus, which would almost basically pay for the rest of his commercial pilot.
Right. Well, it sucks that you don't know any flight instructors out of Apopka.
I know, it's crazy.
I get drunk on Fridays, so I don't know if your son wants to be flying with me on a Saturday morning. And the flight school he's talking about is, I think he's probably referring to...
Traffic, 2500 X-ray turning crosswind, remaining in the pattern, Maryland.
He's probably referring to D&J or First Landings Aviation. Those are the two big ones over there.
I think it's First Landing.
Okay. Well, guess what? That's who I used to instruct for. We are the best, baby.
Oh, boy.
Bullshit. No, First Landings is definitely... Oh, I'm still good. Because I'm in their airspace and I'm just dropping right in. No, First Landings, when I was working there, they had a lot...
Traffic, 2500.
They had a lot of issues with, scheduling, maintenance, and all that stuff. But then they started to change things around, and now the building that I went into to do all my stuff, that's First Landings building. D&J, they were a startup, but they've definitely made a name for themselves. They have a lot of really nice planes. They're a little bit more costly, so sometimes that'll deter somebody. But yeah, they've got great instructors, great planes, all that. But First Landings also has great instructors, great planes. So it's all a matter of who they're comfortable with. If I can give him any piece of advice while he's going through this process, is don't just do D&J, don't just do First Landings. Fly one of each. The hours are still going to count, right? Now, he will be, that is kind of not a setback because it's your first two flights, but it'll kind of make you feel at home with an instructor, right? I hated, oh, Chris, we're assigning you somebody. Well, what if he doesn't like me, right? What if I am a dick. I was a dick in the air, and I would always kind of, fluff around and stuff like that. So I don't want to be with somebody that doesn't want to be with me, right? So make sure he tests it out. Have a couple instructors, 2 or 3, and see who he likes best.
So what I would like to do is actually then have a nice lunch with you and him.
Absolutely.
And that way you can explain that to him, especially, being a prior instructor out of that airport.
Right.
So just to kind of let him know that it is okay. It's kind of like if you get some crappy food, it's okay to send it back.
Exactly. All right, let's do a stall real quick so I can show you that.
Yep.
Flaps take off. Oh. Wasn't a big stall, but you could definitely feel it.
Oh yeah.
You'll lose that the lift underneath your wings, and you just kind of feel a quick drop. But yeah, that's what you trained for, man. All right, gloves are coming off, folks.
Williston, driving number 1, 200 kills on the right base from 14 Williston.
All right, so here's what I'll do. I'll let you fly the plane a little bit.
All right.
What I want you to do is focus on a point out there. Like you see, there's in front of you, there's a white patch up there, right?
Yep.
Keep it in the same exact place the entire time you're flying. And then we're going to keep that heading, and it's about 137 or so. About 130 to 135 is where you want to be. All right, go ahead and put your feet on the rudder. All right, your controls. Yeah, you're drifting a little bit to the left, so straighten out the wings. There you go. You probably want to use your left hand to fly the plane.
Okay.
Because you want to get used to having that. Yeah, there you go. All right, I'm going to take a nap real quick, and then let me know when we're there.
Sounds good.
315.
I got Adam flying the plane here, and he is right on the line. Look at that. Right above Ocala International right now.
Number 21 Foxtrot, keep your speed up. Left on runway 4, left on Alpha, taxi to the ramp, just monitor ground.
Left 4, left Alpha, monitor ground, 6 Fox. Leesburg Tower 94 Mike Alpha is holding short for 13 at Alpha, ready to depart. And can we make this a southbound departure?
From 4 Mike Alpha, Cessna traffic ahead on the upwinds, make a right traffic after departure. Just keep that traffic off your right on your turnout, and you can proceed on course southbound, runway 13 clear for takeoff.
13 clear for takeoff, then we're going to proceed on southbound course, and we'll have that Cessna traffic in sight, 4 Mike Alpha.
Leesburg Tower, lights 4731, Hotel Golf.
Lights 4731, Hotel Golf, Leesburg Tower.
Yeah, this is just a courtesy call. I'm about 4 miles to the northwest. I'm going to be going over your airspace for about 2,000 feet. No, I don't need to let you know, but just want to give you a heads up.
Roger. Leesburg, altimeter 3004. Just let me know when you clear. You said southeastbound?
That is correct.
Yeah, just let me know when you clear on that other side. I only have one aircraft in the pattern. It's going to be at 1,000 feet.
All right, I appreciate you. And Leesburg Tower, lights 4731, Hotel Golf. We're clearing your airspace to the southeast.
Worm 731, Hotel Golf. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good day. Pop traffic lights 4731, Hotel Golf, turning final, 33. We have the landing traffic inside. Pop good. Sorry, I'm trying to create some space here. Get off the runway, man. Not going back around.
No, you
hurry
can't.
Hurry up, hurry up. Come on, move it. I can't touch the ground unless he's cleared the runway. Pop traffic lights 4731 Hotel Golf. Short final 33. Pop good. Call it, call it, call it. Hurry up. Call it. There we go.
Here, clear runway 23.
Whew, God damn. There we go. Had to show off at least once. God. Whew. It kept floating and floating on me. I'm like, get the fuck down. I need to show Adam a nice fucking landing.
Yahoo coming up right here.
Dude, man, this guy was just taking his sweet fucking time. God damn. Alright, Chris has still got it.